From Khartoum is Dr. Mohammed Ahmed Abdel Fattah Jibril, who's a general physician at the Sudan Medical Council. He's also a student in molecular medicine at the University of Khartoum. Welcome to Al Jazeera. Thanks for your time. Tell us first why you decided to stay in Khartoum. As we know it, a lot of your family members have left.
Hello, can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'd like to welcome the audience. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to go live on Jazeera. And I'm truly honored and grateful for this chance and appreciate and acknowledge the hard work you guys are doing. So regarding the question why I decided to stay pretty quickly and properly, I stayed because there are other people staying here, people who I know, whether personal or not. They are the reason why I'm staying here. I cannot afford to leave, and there are some civilians still there here.
Right. So what are you witnessing in and around the area that you live in?
I'm witnessing, in my area specifically, I'm witnessing somewhat a routine sounds of planes and gunshot. It peaks at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., up to 7 a.m., and a few incidents here and there. What I am experiencing majorly is the fear and frightness of my people in my area, of the loss of security and the abundance of what we call it here in Sudan, or their gangs. So we also experience the absence of the civil power of the police, which its job to police the situation and provide the security. So we notice an absence for these forces. We're not blaming anyone, but yeah, this is where it's fear, insecurity, and I'm also experiencing a lot of solidarity, and this is another story.
Right. What about how you, as well as your neighbors and those that are in your area, how are you able to secure the basic necessities like food and other supplies that you need?
It gets as creative as it gets here. In our people in Sudan are always innovative. They have a lot of resilience. So the way that our commodities are provided for people are very, in a unique way. All the people announces their stuff, what they have inside their houses, and it becomes like a common commodity. If someone there needs that, they bring it to them. A lot of the young people in the area know everyone who lives here. They work systematically on bringing them the bread. Mm-hmm. And if there is anyone who is elderly in this area, we are aware of. So the approach is geographic. It's a geographic approach. Each people working within their area and stuff like this.
You're a doctor, you're a general surgeon in one of the hospitals in Khartoum. Tell us about the state of not only the facility that you work in, but the state of other medical facilities around the capital.
I would like to correct you just for the sake of professionalism.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a general physician. I do not have doctorate yet.
Okay, my apologies, general physician. Yeah.
I'm not a general surgeon as well in Khartoum.
Okay.
I practiced in an area of trauma in Blue Nile region. I'm a general physician who received the training in order to be a safe doctor to stabilize the patient in different departments of medicine, pediatric surgery, or even ops. So regarding your question, you were asking about the hospitals and systems in
right.
Khartoum and how is it affected?
Correct.
The best example, the best way to put this is the report that is released, I think, daily. It reflects the damage systematically in numbers. We have more than 69% of the hospitals that are surrounding that area, the central area of Khartoum, and know that most of the hospitals are there, because this is the case in centralized service countries. More than 69% of these hospitals are out of service. There is looting, and there is hijacking, and there is destroying by the RSF forces, specifically, they say, to these hospitals. And in the report, they do not name a certain group, but there is some violation for these. One of the places is stuck, and it's a lab that holds a lot of, let's say, hazardous materials like measles and corona are there. And more than 14 hospitals have been bombed, and 19 hospitals have been subject for evacuation, like the doctors and even the patients. Mm-hmm. We have we have like 86 primary hospitals in the capital and states. Only 26 are working, and this is about it. And we can keep going to tomorrow. Every hospital is out, and this is one side of the story. The other side, regarding the areas of conflict and the remote areas, not the center of Khartoum and the normal hoods, there is inaccessibility to a health service area. If you get damage, if you get a traumatic injury, if you get anything, you could not get to the hospital.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for speaking to us on Al Jazeera.